And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some.
We had it here just now between Team in Yellow, Team Continental and Orient, and they've just made an upset in this very tournament, and they defended one of the favorites of this tournament. But right now, we are done and dusted with that game, and here we are for the third game of today, and there is going to be played between Emirates Insurance Company and QIC Millers. And here we are with the captain for the toss, and the captain Shri Mahesh will flip the coin, and Satya will call. Tails is the call, and heads it is. Shri, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We're going to bat first.
Is there any reason behind that decision?
I think last game was pretty bad for us. I think today we had to set out a target, and I think run rate plays quite a big role when it comes to end climax. So I think we'll start up and put some total on the board.
Definitely. And is there any change from the playing 11 from the last time we saw?
Yeah, we have made a few changes. Abdul Salam is playing today, so Aston, Shush, and Anna will be left out, and the rest of the team remains the same.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and wish you all the best in this game. We're going to see you live in 10 minutes. Satya, hard luck with the toss, but definitely, this wicket is not changing much at all, and you can expect the wicket to behave the same way. What would you have done? I'm sure you would have liked to bat first as well.
Yeah. If we won the toss, yes, we would have taken batting, but still we lost the match. Toss, we'll go for bowling, and we'll set a low score. We'll try to set.
Definitely. Is there any strategy that you have in mind, that you want to do something new to ensure that they are restricted for the lowest total possible?
We'll try our level best. Comparatively, last two matches, so we do not want to set anything now. So we'll give our best. So we'll see how it goes.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and wish you all the best for this game. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So the news from the middle. The toss was won by the QIC Millers team, and they have decided to bat first. It means Emirates Insurance Company, the team in blue, will be on the field shortly. We're going to be going live in another 10 minutes. So thank you so much.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life, and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
That is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
So we are here once again for the third match of today, Saturday. And today this game is played between QIC Millers, the team in red, versus the team in blue, that is the fielding team, Emirates Insurance Company. The captain of QIC Millers, Shri Mahesh, won the toss, and he's also the wicketkeeper. But right now, and is also the opening batsman of this team, decided that he's gonna bat first, and they are there already. The match is about to go underway, and I'll be shortly presenting to you the playing 11 of both the teams. But here we are, the third game between Emirates Insurance Company and QIC Millers. Here's the bowler, right arm over the wicket. The very first ball opened the face of the bat, played with soft hands towards the point region for a single, and that brings the captain of QIC Millers, Shri Mahesh, on strike. Right arm over the wicket, a very simple looking bowling action. Short pitch, Shri Mahesh wanted to pull the ball, but couldn't get any connection. You would not be able to get connection immediately because you have to get adjusted to the wicket. So playing 11, starting with Millers, Shri Mahesh the captain. Dinesh Kumar, Abdul Salam Sayyed, Anurag Badul, Vinish, Harish, Shri Raman Ramakrishnan, Sujin Lal, Jaideep Sudhakar, Rajesh Nair and Biju Damodran. And the playing 11 of Emirates Insurance Company, starting with Apar Gupta, Imran Khan, Mohit Sharma, the 12th man, Ree Fernandez. Short pitch once again, opened the face of the bat, and that's out. Umpire has given it out. Shri Mahesh, I thought for a moment that the ball actually has taken the leading edge and is actually going towards the third man boundary, but it ballooned for some reason. It was from the outside edge of the bat. It ballooned, and the wicketkeeper took the catch, and Shri Mahesh is now walking back to pavilion. So not a good start yet again by team QIC Millers, and they have lost to one more wicket. Once again going through the playing 11 quickly of Emirates Insurance Company: Apar Gupta, Imran Khan, Ree Fernandez, Rohit Patil, Roosevelt, Sagar, Sai Kiran, Satya Praveen, who's the captain, Sundar Balan, Tahir Mohammad, Vishnu, who's the wicketkeeper. Roosevelt, the bowler who got the breakthrough in the very first over. Shri Mahesh wanted to cut the ball and did not get anything but the leading edge from the bat, and it ballooned to the wicketkeeper, and he is walking back to pavilion. Abdul Salam, the new batsman, walking in wearing jersey number 99, and QIC Millers would like to forget what happened, and they would build on just like what Orient did in the previous game. They had lost 5 wickets and in only 30 runs, but despite that they gave a good fight back, and they got so very close. They lost the match only by 13 runs. Three balls have been bowled so far. 1 run is the score, and 1 is also what the scoreboard says in the wicket column. What is Roosevelt gonna do now, and what is Abdul Salam gonna do now, as he's based in Abu Dhabi, so he was not able to come in the last game, but today he's making an appearance and he's looking like a good batsman. He's got a good stance. What is he gonna do now? Well bowled this time, played towards softly once again, played towards the cover region for a single. So Abdul Salam off the strike immediately, and that's a good thing to do when you're batting and you want to get used to the wicket, and that's why, especially after losing a wicket, you have to be a bit careful, and of course also try to put the bad balls away. As far as fielding is concerned, only two players, and both of them outside on the leg side. There is a long on and deep mid wicket. This is a beautiful shot over there by the batsman, but not a good connection though. It should be able to stop. The fielder has tried really hard and he stops the ball. Abdul Salam Sayyed should have been able to come back for 3, but he decided to jog for the second, and that's why this is only 2 runs. Sujin Lal, he just got 2 runs. A beautiful shot over there. Not a very good connection though, but nevertheless it was good enough for the ball to go almost to the boundary line. 4 runs for the loss of 1 wicket in 5 balls. A very eventful game that is in the very first over. QIC Millers have lost their captain in the form of Shri Mahesh. Bowled! Not just 1, make it 2. This was a pitched up delivery, full toss, and the batsman was trying to play the ball to on the leg side. No connection whatsoever. The only connection that happened on this one is the ball hitting the stumps. The 2 more wickets, altogether 2 wickets have gone down in the very first over. So QIC Millers once again not having a good start. They have lost both their openers. Sajin Lal now walking back to pavilion, and the new batsman walking in is Harish. End of over number 1, a very eventful over. And Emirates Insurance Company definitely would feel that they're on top in this game. कीपर पकड़ा मैंने कहा ये क्या है, फिर पता चला साला ऐसे करके खड़ी हो गई बॉल. Hard luck man. New batsman walking in is Harish, but on strike right now is Abdul Salam. And the new bowler is Satya Praveen, the captain of Emirates Insurance Company, and he's bowling right arm over the wicket. Very well bowled and nicely defended by the batsman. And looking at the stance, the way Abdul Salam is batting, he looks like a good batsman, very technical, and that's what's needed right now. A very poor shot selection by the batsman, outgoing batsman Sajin Lal. It was a straight coming onto the stumps delivery, and he was trying to hit that ball on the leg side. He did not get any connection whatsoever, and he's back in pavilion already. Here's Abdul Salam Sayyed. Outside off stump, tried to cut the ball, couldn't get anything. So Emirates Insurance Company definitely feeling right on top, even though they lost the toss. But the way Reeve has bowled, I beg your pardon, Roosevelt has bowled, is just so very good. Yes, Satya Praveen once again bowling to full toss. This is what a lovely catch out of thin air. You cannot do that. This is something amazing. We have seen quite a lot of amazing catches today. This one definitely tops the list. I'm not sure whether you can call it a fluke or a proper catch, but nevertheless the batsman will have to walk out. Beautifully looking catch over there by the fielder. He just took his arm out in the air and took that catch, and the Abdul Salam Sayyed will feel that he is unlucky. He will have to come back. So 3 quick wickets have gone down, and this is only the second over in progression. And the new batsman walking in is Sri Raman. इंटरेस्ट रहता है ना, तो ये इंटरेस्ट में गेम में जितने भी लोग खेलते हैं ना सर, 1-2 टीम छोड़ के, जी जी मैं बैट्समैन का नाम पूछ लूँगा, डोंट वरी यार, मेरी भी जॉब ही करा था तुमसे, इतना आसान तो भाईजान क्या बात है, टीम तो ये वाला तो कीजिए, थोड़ा सा पीछे बुला ले भाईजान, लगे हाथ, हाँ फारूक भाई थोड़ा 2-3 कदम पीछे हो जाए, और 2 कदम और, बस ठीक, थैंक यू. Satya Praveen bowling right arm over the wicket. Outside off stump this time. Surya Raman wanting to cut the ball, but couldn't get any connection. He's known for his bowling, but today he will have to do a lot with his bat. What is Sri Raman going to do? Is he going to be providing assistance, providing that much needed support to his team? QIC Millers are really struggling now. They are 3 down, and the scoreboard only says 4 runs. Outside off stump this time. Looks like umpire is going to declare it wide. And yes, indeed, this wide declared. So Satya Praveen contributing a bit towards QIC Millers relief fund and giving it a wide. Once again, next ball, Satya Praveen is ready. He's loading. Beautifully ball, opened the face of the bat. Good fielding over there by the fielder. But the batsman was quick enough and he's taken a single. So Harish and Sri Raman will take things forward for QIC Millers. They have lost 3 wickets. In the previous outing of QIC Millers, They had given 244 runs against Marsh, and while chasing, they were bundled out for 38 runs. So today they would have to really ensure that they play well. They are a good team, mind you. It's just that it sometimes it happens that the team doesn't click, but doesn't mean that the players are bad. It's just that they're having bad day all together all at once. End of over number 3. I beg your pardon. End of over number 2. 6 for 3. Roosevelt to continue right arm over the wicket, targeting the stump. Loud appeal this time, given out this time as well. Outside edge. Umpire did not have any hesitation at all, and he straight away raised his finger, and Sri Raman nodded his head and just walking back to pavilion. So one more wicket goes down, and once again, QIC Millers have lost 4 of their wickets, and the scoreboard is not even saying 2 figures. Someone will have to raise their hand and say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be staying on the wicket for as long as possible. And Dinesh is the new man walking in. Sri Raman, who couldn't do anything at all for his team, just like the other 3 batsmen. So 4 wickets are down already, and scoreboard only says 6. This is the 3rd over in progression, 2.1 overs, 6 runs, 4 wickets. Vinish, I beg your pardon, Dinesh is the new batsman, and he is replacing Sri Raman, who just got out, caught behind. 4 wickets are done already, and even the new batsmen are not ready because it's happening all too quick. What is Roosevelt going to do now? He's right arm over the wicket. Outside off stump this time, a good pacey delivery, but outside off stump, and umpire has declared it a wide. Roosevelt is bowling really well. Emirates Insurance Company right on top in this game. The only thing that worked in favor of QIC Millers today was toss, and nothing after that has gone their way. They have lost 4 wickets in quick succession. 7 runs have been scored so far, thanks to a few wides, and they have lost 4 wickets already. Here's Dinesh, and Roosevelt is going to bowl. He's getting a bit of an away swing, but this one was full toss, and the batsman was not able to capitalize on that. It also happens when you lose wickets, and there is no monster in the wicket, I can confirm that. This wicket is as good as any, and you can score heavily on this. It's just that the wickets have been given away. Some loose shots have been played, and that's why the batsmen are back in pavilion. Here's Roosevelt. Oh, that's a short delivery this time. This one going on the square leg for a single. Here's Roosevelt. Oh, this one very well bowled. And it almost took the outside leading edge once again, but thankfully did not any on this occasion. So nicely collected by the wicketkeeper. Once again, Roosevelt bowling right arm over the wicket. Once again, he's getting a bit of an away swing, and he's also pitching the ball outside off stump, but very well bowled so far. So good bowling. All I can say to QIC Millers is just don't lose hope and show that there's a bit of a partnership going on and anything is possible, just like we saw in the previous game. 147, nobody was giving any chance to Team Yellow, that is Continental, but then look at the way they won this game. You have to just stay on there, be a bit more optimistic and build a partnership. End of over number 3, 8 for the loss of 4. White signal, wicketkeeper also missed, and it is the batsmen have crossed for a single as well. So 2 runs added to the total. Satya Praveen, the captain of Emirates Insurance Company, who was not there in the previous game, is making a comeback in this one. And Roosevelt, the star of the show today so far. Here's Satya Praveen, right arm over the wicket. Very well bowled, nicely cut shot over there, but again it did not have enough power, and the fielder was able to stop the ball at the gully region. But good work over there by the batsman Harish and Dinesh, taking things forward for QIC Millers, because someone has to. The top 4 batsmen did not, starting with Sri Mahesh, and then Sujin Lal, and then Abdul Salam and Sri Raman. Here's Satya Praveen, very well bowled. Look at that pace outside off stump, getting a bit of an away swing, and the batsman is more than happy in letting the ball go. And that's what's needed now. The batsmen will have to be a lot more cautious and ensure they don't lose any other wicket, and they get a bit of boundaries here and there. Emirates Insurance Company looking all to relax. They're not actually putting pressure on the, once again, very well bowled. As you can see from other teams, when they take wickets, they apply a lot of pressure, and you can see a lot of chirps, a lot of noises coming from all the players, but nothing of those lines from any of the players from Emirates Insurance Company. Here's Satya Praveen once again, right arm over the wicket. Full toss. This was not a good ball at all, and it should have been put away for a 4 or 6. But Dinesh, who's just come to the crease and is playing with a lot of caution, and he is just taken it for 2 runs. Satya Praveen once again bowling. One more full toss. This one played to in the gap between fine leg and square leg, but the ball does not have a lot of power, and it should be stopped within the boundary line. Good work over there by the fielder. So 1 more run. The 3, I think, have been added to the total now. Oh, well bowled and very well played. But once again, the fielding is so well set. It's all being played in the hands of the fielders. नहीं है ना? Roosevelt Outside off stump this time, he's getting a bit of an away swing, and he's utilizing to the maximum. Once again, outside off stump, swinging away. Wicketkeeper did the rest, and everybody is so very calm. But mind you, there's no calmness in the dugout of Team QIC Millers. They have lost quite a lot of wickets, and this partnership, they would want them to play for as long as possible. Shri Mahesh, who's a very good batsman, today he couldn't. It can happen to any batsman. Outside off stump this time, looks like it's going to be a wide, and indeed, outswing many times. You have to be very careful with that. You cannot be bowling way outside off stump. Wide declared by the umpire. Roosevelt once again, he's bowling really well, but he'll have to control the wide outside off stump. He has once again played very well in the hands of the fielder. So one more dot ball. Roosevelt. Roosevelt. Over pitch delivery, but from the bottom of the bat. And this should be interesting at the striker's end, but the throw was not powerful at all. One single taken in the end by Harish. Look at that defense right from the middle of the bat. And that's what's needed. That will definitely boost the confidence of Dinesh. Outside option this time. Once again an away swing. Good work over there by the wicketkeeper. And one more dot ball. This is the third edition of Insurance Cricket League, Season 3 2020. And we are so proud to be associated with our sponsors, Crawford and Company Adjusters, restoring and enhancing lives, businesses and communities. Here's Roosevelt, bowling to Dinesh. Bowled this time. Can you believe it? Leg stump is knocked off. He shuffled way too much on the off stump, so much that the ball was pitched on the middle and leg, and it took the leg stump away. Half the side is now back in pavilion. Dinesh also couldn't do much and is now walking back to pavilion. And that'll mean Jaideep is the new man walking in. Satya Praveen to continue, and this is the fourth over. I beg your pardon, sixth over in progression. 20 for 5. So these are the scoreboards that QSG Millers have been a bit familiar with in the last game. What a lovely piece of bowling there, Satya Praveen, the captain himself, bringing him on for the third over consecutively. He wants to get one more wicket and probably end this right here and then. He doesn't want to keep it for until the last. and that's a good ploy. 5 wickets once again down. 3 changes have been made in this inning, in this game by QSE Millers, but despite that, they were not able to change their fate. And once again, they have lost half their side for only 20 runs on board. And in between, the batsman takes a single and gets out the strike. Score moves on to 21. Loud appeal this time. Given out. Now 6 wickets are down. Once again, QSE Millers finding themselves in all sorts of trouble. I'm not sure what they're talking about. There's no referral available. Once you're given out, you just have to walk out, and that's exactly what you need to do. This was right in front of the stumps, and umpire did not have any hesitation. Jaideep will have to walk back. So 6 wickets have gone down. Is QSE Miller going to break their own record of 38 runs? It is still to be seen. Who's going to be the new man in? Looks like Biju is the new man walking in. Biju, the new man walking in, and QIC Millers. Their faces are looking gloomy, and why not? They have lost 6 wickets once again. I know you're here to participate, to enjoy the game, but as a team, you also want to excel. You also want to perform well, and there is a second consecutive time they're finding themselves in similar situation. Even the last game against Marsh, they were bowled out for 38. Are they going to be crossing that in this game? It has to be seen. Very well bowled, full toss, and that is very obvious that the captain Satya Praveen is targeting the stumps, which is exactly what any bowler should do when you are bowling to a new batsman, especially the lower end order batsman. And here's Biju on strike. 6 wickets down already. Down the leg side this time, the batsman allowed the ball to go. Wicketkeeper collects the ball. One more run added to the total, and score slowly moves on to 22. Once again, Satya Praveen. Outside off stump, allowed the ball to go to the keeper. Keeper couldn't collect, but the batsman is not interested. They have lost quite a lot of wickets, and these are the kind of runs they need to put on. I think nothing is lost yet. I would be very honest. I know they've lost a lot of wickets, but the batsman will have to, as you can see, the 30-yard fielders are still standing very deep. They can just tap the ball, and he can run for a single. And that's how you can build a partnership and score some runs. That's what QSU Millers will have to tell each other. Once again, allowed the ball to go. And wicketkeeper couldn't collect the ball. And boundary by signaled. So wicketkeeper at fault over here. End of over number 6. His score is now 26 for 6. And Captain Satya Praveen bringing Sad Roosevelt still on. And he starts off with the wide. He's still getting a bit of an away movement, but that away movement is actually happening after the 10th stump outside off stump. It's not a good ball at all, but Satya Praveen very clear, and that's such a good captaincy. He still wants his best bowler to bowl, and even though it would mean that he would finish it off his quota of overs. Very well bowled, defended well by the batsman. No technique involved whatsoever. Let's not call it no technique. There is some technique for sure, but it's not copybook style, and he was able to fend the ball well, but dot ball in the end. And there's hardly any aggression, any noise or any kind of chirp from the Emirates Insurance players. A very friendly lot, I would say. Outside off stump. Very well played once again by the batsman. He is looking solid. Harish is looking solid. He's telling all his batsmen who went out previously that this is what he should have done. Here's Roosevelt, right arm over the wicket. Dig in short, but no bounce whatsoever. Couple of bounces to the wicketkeeper, but a dot ball in the end. Looks like it's going to be a wide. Roosevelt loves outswingers, that's fine. But the line is so very important, and once again he missed to pitch on the right areas, and he gave one more extra to team QIC Millers. In red, batting right now. They had won the toss and they should have done a lot better than this. Very well bowled, nicely defended. What I'm liking about Harish is that even though he's not having a lot of copybook style technique, but he's still able to fend the ball, and that's exactly what's needed. And he also realizes that this is the last over of their main bowler of the opponents, and that's why he's just trying to give a bit of a respect so that he can probably play out. Once again, nicely defended. And to all the viewers who are watching it on TV, no, it's not a test match. It's just a T20 game, but it's just that 6 wickets have been lost by Team QIC Millers after winning the toss. And that's how they are trying to rebuild a partnership and ensure that they bat till 20 overs. But they need to get runs on board. Very well bowled, very well played. It's a good over comes to an end. 7 overs have been bowled. 28 for the loss of 6 wickets.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community.
Satya Praveen also to continue and to bowl out his quota of 4 overs. Outside off stump starts off with the wide, and very shortly we'll be joined by the captain of QIC Millers, Shri Mahesh. And we would want to know more about what is his thought process, what is he going through right now. Their second successive games where the top order has failed, and the lower order is now fighting really hard to keep themselves in the game. Once again, lovely bowling over there, a bit of an away swing. The batsman allowed the ball to go. How many times have you seen, how often have you seen the batsman leaving the ball in a T20 game? Yes, this is the T20 game going on here with the white ball, black side screens, colored clothing, and the batsmen are deciding to allow the ball to go. A bit of an issue with the sight, and that's why the batsman did not attend to it, and he moved away. Satya Praveen is all set to bowl the next ball. Right arm over the wicket. Once again getting a bit of a late movement, but hardly any pace. And batsman is loving it. They are just allowing the ball to go. There is the 8th over in progression. And the only noise that I can hear in this ground is of that generator behind me and myself. What is Satya Praveen going to do now? He's just going to continue bowling on that line. And what's even more surprising is that Satya Praveen should be targeting the stumps. Actually, he needs to bring the ball a bit closer. Looks like now he's changing the angle. And there's nobody at third man. Are we going to see an outside edge in the ball running towards the boundary? This is the 8th over, and still you can see a lot of pressure. Only one player is outside. There's long on, and everybody is inside the circle, and that's a good outside off stump this time. And last ball of the over, I guess. Last two balls, I beg your pardon. This is the third season of Insurance Cricket League, and we are so proud to be associated with our main sponsors, Crawford and Company Adjusters. Without their support, this tournament wouldn't have been possible. One more dot ball. The batsman Dinesh, he's just loving the ball, allowing it to go to the keeper. I beg your pardon, Dinesh is back in pavilion so long ago. This is Biju. I have kept Dinesh alive in this game. But beautifully defended once again towards the cover regions. End of a very good over. End of a very good spell by both the openers. We all definitely can give a round of applause to both these opener bowlers of Emirates Insurance Company. 8 overs, 29 for 6.
8 over 29.
Shri. एक्शन आएगा क्या? आज एक्शन को पकड़ता हूँ आज. Sorry. हाँ? Thank you. Reeve is the new bowler, and he's replacing Roosevelt. A very good bowling action. There is an air. Is he gonna be out? No, the fielders are way too inside to catch that one, but that doesn't have enough power for it to go to the boundary. So 2 runs taken in the end, and so all of a sudden a bit of an aggression shown there by the batsman Harish. Harish, who so far faced 17 balls, 18 balls, he's playing on 6, and Biju, who's playing on 0 of 9 balls. Once again, open the face of the bat. Looks like it's going to be a close call. Throw could have been better. Thankfully, there's a backup available. The wicketkeeper couldn't gather that ball. So 3 runs already scored in the first 2 balls, and all of a sudden some runs are being scored now. 32 for 6 in 8.2 overs. And Harish is doing the bulk of the scoring. He's on 7 of 19 balls. And Biju, I think he can definitely take his helmet out and raise his bat if he takes a single, because he's so far played 9 balls and he's on 0. Here's Reeve, right arm over the wicket. Good ball. Once again, a catch should have been taken over there by the bowler, and the ball goes to mid-off for a single. You can see the amount of pressure that is being exerted by Emirates Insurance, that they only have 2 players outside 30 yard, even when this is the 9th over in progression. The only 2 guys, and that too one is only halfway out in the boundary, that is deep mid wicket and long on. Well played once again. Stops the ball. Should be run out here. Good work over there by the bowler. What a lovely piece of fielding of his own bowling. Stops the ball with his feet in his follow through and throws the ball back. Luckily for batsman, it did not hit the stumps, but he had to take a dive to save himself. Harish on this occasion. Harish and Biju trying to build a partnership here. Reeve once again bowling right arm over the wicket. Very well bowled. Down the leg side though, the ball actually came back in sharply. It was already on an angle towards middle and leg, and then further came back in, resulting in a wide. So score is now moved on to 34 for 6. And in the last game, QIC Millets were bowled out for 38 runs. Looks like they're going to be crossing that easily, but these two will have to bat for a lot longer if they want to make any game out of this. This is in air. Should be run out once again, but no. The throw was once again not good, and wicketkeeper once again fails to collect. The fielder also was not able to throw the ball at some power. A good bowling outside of stump is still the same line, and that's such a good and refreshing thing to see. Usually in the insurance industry, many times you've seen bowlers faltering in their line. Full toss this time, try to play towards mid-wicket, no run, but the batsman is still trying to reckon. Once again, a poor throw over there by the fielder. And I'm not sure where Roosevelt Reeve was. He should have been very close to the stumps. End of over number 9. The score is 34 for 6. 6, right? Yeah. 9 overs, 34 for 6. A bowling change now. Apar is now brought into the attack by the captain Satya Praveen. A very good right arm medium bowler. Well bowled once again, but way outside off stump. Starts off with the wide and immediately apologizes to his captain, and rightly so. He's got a good action, good control, but he will have to bowl well to win his captain's confidence. What is Apar going to do now? Is he going to take one wicket and make things worse for QIC Millers? Outside off stump this time, and the batsman, for the first time I've seen, he's tried to heave that shot. He went for that heave, but there's no connection at all, and wicketkeeper collects, and no runs taken. Right over the wicket apart, just inside that wide line, but that's a good ploy to bowl. When somebody is very aggressive, and that's a very good line to bowl, you can always get your fielders outside in the deep. But right now, let's have a look at where the batsman is standing. Biju, he's standing way too. Now he's coming and standing on the leg stump guard, so he's showing all the stumps to the bowler. But Apar bowling down the leg side. Wicketkeeper also couldn't collect it. Good run over there by Harish. She called for the run by the batsman. By the time the batsman had taken one, so 2 runs to the total, and score is now 37. Only 1 run away from the lowest total in this tournament. Harish back on strike now. Apar Gupta to bowl. The umpires have gone towards the offside. We've got the cameras for runouts, and that's what to ensure that he doesn't get in the way rather, and that's why he moved to that side so that it's easy for the third umpire decisions. Apar Gupta, he's bowling well, but he's given a couple of wides. He will have to bowl onto the stumps and try to take a wicket for his team. Full toss once again. Cover fielder should be able to stop it by the time he throws the ball. Good fielding over there, but throw was a bit wayward, and by the time Biju was well in. 9.4, 38 for 6. Full toss this time on the leg side, played towards the square leg. Thankfully they got a protection over there. He stops the ball. It should have been 2 actually, but then the batsman was pretty happy and content with 1. So 39 now. They have surpassed the earlier lowest score, 38, and that is some relief for QIC Millers. But long way to go. These two are playing well. Oh, this was a beautifully pitched up delivery. Loud appeal coming from the square leg region, of course. End of over number 10, 39 for 6.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families, after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
That is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
दोनों ही जो पार्टनरशिप जिस तरह की चल रही है, बीजू और हरीश की काफ़ी अच्छी बैटिंग कर रहे हैं. नया बॉलिंग यहाँ पर चेंज किया गया है. हवा में खेल दिया इस बार. कैच हो पाता है कि नहीं, और क्या कैच पकड़ा है यहाँ पर. एक बार के लिए पूरी तरह मिसजज कर दिया था. फुल टॉस बॉल जो शॉट था उसे मिसजज किया था पूरी तरह से, लेकिन फिर भी थोड़ा दौड़े और इतना शानदार कैच पकड़ा डी मिड विकेट पर, 7वां विकेट गिरा यहाँ पर। और आउट होने वाले बैट्समैन है बीजू, जो कि फुल टॉस पर आउट हुए हैं, और बॉलर हैं रीफ को मिलने वाली ये पहली विकेट, और 7वां विकेट गिरा यहाँ पर क्यूआईसी मिलर्स का। We are having a discussion here with Sri. Thank you, Sri, for taking your time out and talking to us. Once again, it's not looking like a good day, but anything can happen in cricket. And I know it's not a good day in office. What do you have to say about this performance today?
I think it's not a good start. We expected something different to happen. Losing early wickets, I think it's a lot of impact for us now. Yeah, we'll see how batsmen still. We have 3 more guys. I think if they can play at least 20 overs, make some 100 runs, I think we'll try to defend it.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it, because positive attitude is so very important. In the previous game also, we saw 147 when Orient came out after the first inning. They were so very confident they'll chase it down. And as you can see, the wicket is so very good for batting. The outfield is small and anything is possible. So what is the target? What are you going to say to the batsman who has just gone in now?
We just ask them to stay back and to play the 20 overs. There might be some loose balls which we can, and some extras. Hopefully, I think Harish is doing well so far. I expect that he stays for all 20 overs and give us a good chance to play.
Definitely. And one more thing I would like to say is that these are the very few games that you play, and I would want to see you guys play more games, because I have seen potential in you guys, and it's just that you have to play more games regularly, and then you'll be, because the game experience is so very important.
I think you rightly said what we do is we only come for tournaments and just play. And as I said, it's a new unit for us, especially with QIC. Last time we had NASCO, but it takes some time, few games to understand ourselves. We know who's the best player, who's the guy who can just go and do the job. But yeah, it's I think that's what we've been planning. Even after the tournament, we might just go and play some few games so we get a good understanding. And hopefully, we're still having hopes. Let's see. We have a good bowling unit. A few good balls could turn up the match. Let's see.
I'm really happy to see your attitude. That's very important when you're leading a team. I know it's not looking so very good right now, but anything can happen. And all we can hope for is that this batsman will give you some runs, and you can expect more wides like this. And you can expect, say, the score to go to about 100, 120, and anything is possible.
I think 100 plus would be a blessing for us. I think at least our boys can just give up their best to defend them, and at least for the bowlers, it might be a good chance for them to improve or show their temperament. Expecting good, let's see. Hopefully.
Is there anything wrong with the wicket?
It's a fantastic wicket. The first ball which came to me, I was trying to pull it. Yeah, I thought the wicket is really good, and hard luck. Wicket of Sriram and Abdul. These are guys which we were thinking would go much. Sujin was a big loss. I think he played cross line. But anyway, as you said, it's a day. Decisions to be taken at the moment when the ball comes, and sometimes we fail. But still, still we have 9 overs to go. Let's see how it goes.
I hope the batsman is safe over there. There's a bit of a cramp, I guess, or something. I hope that he's safe. But thank you so much for talking to us, Shri, and wish you all the best for this game and the games to come. And I'm sure you'll come back really strong, because you guys have a lot of potential in you, and any team can have bad day.
I think most important is passion what we have. We know as Miller International, we hardly have eight guys who can play cricket, and they're not been playing on regular basis. But if there's a match, they're geared up and they come, they give their best. But at last, there's a match you take it how it goes. So yeah, we'll be practicing hard, and probably next year we might come stronger. But as I said, still not lost hope. Any match, anything can happen. So let's see.
Thank you, Shri. Thank you so much for talking to us, and wish you all the best for this games and games to come. That was Shri Mahesh, captain of QIC Millers, talking to us, and we thank him so much for taking his time out and talking to us. And I know the things are looking gloomy right now for QIC Millers, but anything is possible for all these guys to stay on the crease and get some runs and ensure that somehow they get closer to 100.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore family.
And they lost the match by 13 runs, but nevertheless a very good game. And Team Continental won the game. Now we're gonna go back to the commentary box, and once again the bowler starts with the wide down the leg side. री बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं और अपनी तरफ से कंट्रीब्यूशन करते ही जा रहे हैं. एक और वाइड यहाँ पर, 2 कंसेक्यूटिव वाइड डाल चुके हैं रीव अब तक, और वाइड्स का सिलसिला थम ही नहीं रहा है. हम अपने टीम्स को बताना चाहेंगे कि काफ़ी स्ट्रिक्ट हैं हमारे अजमान क्रिकेट काउंसिल के अंपायर्स, और अगर आपने 85 मिनट्स में अगर आपने अपने 20 ओवर कंप्लीट नहीं किए तो उसके ऊपर जितनी भी आपकी बॉल्स होंगी, जितने मिनट्स का डिले होगा, उतनी ही पेनल्टी आपको मिलेगी. लाउड अपील और आउट, माफ़ कीजिएगा आउट नहीं, उन्होंने हाथ तो उठाया था अपना, और यहाँ पर काफ़ी बीच में कंफ्यूजन दोनों बैट्समैन के. यहाँ पर लाउड अपील थी जब उन्होंने अंपायर ने हाथ अपने उठाए, मुझे लगा आउट देने के लिए, लेकिन अंपायर ने हाथ उठाए वहाँ पर बताने के लिए बैट्समैन को कि लेग स्टंप के बॉलर को कि लेग स्टंप के बाहर जा रही है. तो एक अच्छी बॉल यहाँ पर और बच गए बैट्समैन. अभी भी उम्मीद करनी होगी. हमें अच्छा लगा श्री महेश से बात करके. आउटसाइड एज, लाउड अपील, आउट दे दिया अंपायर ने. 8वां विकेट यहाँ गिरता हुआ. रीफ को मिलने वाला एक और विकेट यहाँ पर, और एक और विकेट यहाँ पर गया. इस बार आउट हुए हैं राजेश नायर, आउट हुए हैं, और यहाँ पर गिरने वाला ये 8 विकेट हो चुके हैं. नंबर 10 बैट्समैन मिलर, QIC मिलर्स के लिए अनुराग जाने वाले बैटिंग करने के लिए, और स्कोर बोर्ड ओनली सेज 43.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
That is what we do day in and day out with helping people.
अनुराग ऑन स्ट्राइक राइट नाउ, और यहाँ पर एक और अच्छी बॉल रीफ की बाहर छोड़ती हुई. इसी के साथ ओवर यहाँ पर खत्म. 12 ओवर हो चुके हैं. 12 ओवर के बाद स्कोर है 40, माफ कीजिएगा 11 ओवर के बाद 43, 8 विकेट के नुकसान पर. अपार का काफ़ी यूनिक बॉलिंग एक्शन, बैकफुट पर खेला यहाँ पर गली की तरफ, और 1 रन ये मिला. अच्छी फील्डिंग, थ्रो उतना अच्छा नहीं था. यहाँ पर एक सिंगल लिया यहाँ पर बैट्समैन हरीश, जो कि काफ़ी देर से खड़े हुए हैं. अभी हरीश खेल रहे हैं 10 रन पर 28 बॉल्स में, और अनुराग अपनी दूसरी बॉल खेलेंगे. अपार ओह, कट करना चाह रहे थे बैकफुट पर, कोई नहीं डीप पर, और लेकिन कोई कनेक्शन नहीं हुआ, और कीपर ने अच्छा काम किया यहाँ पर. अपार का काफ़ी सटीक लाइन लेंथ जैसे कि कहा जाता है हिंदी में कहते हैं, काफ़ी पैनापन, काफ़ी कंसिस्टेंसी उनकी बॉलिंग में. एक और अच्छी बॉल, माफ़ कीजिएगा लेग स्टंप के बाहर. जैसे ही मैंने कहा कंसिस्टेंसी, उतने में ही अपार ने कहा व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट, और एक बॉल लेग स्टंप के बाहर डाल दी वाइड. अगली बॉल अपार गुप्ता की राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट, और अपार ने कहा मैं वाइड सिर्फ लेग स्टंप पर ही नहीं, ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर भी डाल सकता हूँ. ये देखिए स्कोर धीरे धीरे बढ़ता हुआ 46, 11.2 ओवर्स के बाद. और अगर देखा जाए तो मुझे लगता है कि हरीश के बाद सबसे बड़ा जो स्कोरर कोई है तो वाइड्स ही है, या हो सकता है हरीश से ज़्यादा रन बनाए. आउट यहाँ पर लाउड अपील यहाँ पर जिस तरह से भागे थे विकेट कीपर, मुझे भी लगा शायद कि आउट है, लेकिन अंपायर यहाँ पर बिल्कुल नहीं हिले और जो आवाज़ की सोचे थे, आवाज़ की आवाज़ आई, बल्ले से एज लगा है, वैसा कुछ भी नहीं था। आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप, मुझे लगता है एक और वाइड यहाँ पर इशारा किया जाएगा। अपार गुप्ता का ये ओवर लंबे से लंबा होता हुआ। अरे सुंदर थोड़ा साइड हो जा भाई। वंस अगेन अपार गुप्ता रेडी हैं बॉलिंग करने के लिए, राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट और स्टंप के ऊपर की बॉल थी, ऐसे कट करने चाह रहे थे रन लेने के लिए, बहुत तेजी से भागे, हरीश बहुत तेज भागे हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर अनुराग बिल्कुल रेडी नहीं थे इस रन के लिए और नॉन स्ट्राइकर की तरफ किसी ने टारगेट नहीं किया। सिंगल देकर काफ़ी खुश है यहाँ पर एमिरेट्स इंश्योरेंस की टीम। इसी के साथ स्कोर बढ़कर हो गया 48, 8 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और बढ़िया डिफेंस यहाँ पर हरीश के बल्ले से। अपार बहुत ही शांति ग्राउंड पे, क्योंकि इस मैच में उतना कुछ हंगामा नहीं हो रहा है एक्सेप्ट द विकेट्स, और इसलिए काफ़ी डॉट बॉल्स भी देखने को मिल रही है। इस बार फिर से एज लगा है और थर्ड मैन की फील्डर, यहाँ पर कंफ्यूजन दोनों ही बैट्समैन के बीच में। अनुराग का कॉल बिल्कुल सही था, रन तो बिल्कुल आसानी से बनता था, क्योंकि जो खिलाड़ी खड़े हैं यहाँ पर शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन पर, उनके अगर हाथ में भी बॉल जा रही है तो आप भाग सकते हैं, जितना कि मैंने देखा है, क्योंकि उनका थ्रो थोड़ा धीमे से आता है। 12 ओवर के बाद स्कोर है 49, 8 विकेट के नुकसान पर। Not allowed runner anyways. He can come out if he wants to. कौन है बॉलर? सागर कप्तान पिछले मैच में। चलो पीछे ले आएंगे सर। नहीं अपने इसको या आपका ये आएगा, पीछे आएगा क्यों नहीं आएगा? नहीं ये पूरा जो है नए यहाँ पर गेंदबाज आए सागर, जो कि पिछले मैच में कप्तान थे, राइट आर्म अराउंड द विकेट, अच्छी बॉल डालते हैं। ऑफ स्पिन बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉल थी, उसे खेला, सागर ने रोकने की कोशिश की, ड्राइव लगाई लेकिन नहीं रोक पाए और हरीश को मिलने वाला यहाँ पर एक और रन। लॉन्ग ऑन की तरफ हरीश पहुंचे, इसके साथ 12 रन 31 बॉल्स पर, और अनुराग खेल रहे हैं 1 रन पर 4 बॉल पे। अगली बॉल यहाँ पर राइट आर्म अराउंड द विकेट, सागर की बहुत ही कंसिस्टेंट बॉलर, जिस तरह से बॉल डालते हैं लाइन लेंथ के काफ़ी पक्के। अगली बॉल स्टंप्स की तरफ टारगेट करती है, प्यारी बॉल थी यहाँ पर, स्टंपिंग की चांस, लेकिन पहले बॉल तो पकड़िए सर, कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए, मुझे लगता है बॉल कलेक्शन अच्छे से नहीं हुआ था। आज का ये तीसरा मैच और इसके बाद एक और मैच खेला जाने वाला है इंश्योरेंस क्रिकेट लीग सीजन 3 2020 में, स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय क्रॉफोर्ड लॉस एडजस्टर्स। और आज का आखिरी मैच जो है इसके बाद वो खेला जाएगा एडनिक वर्सेस ज्यूरिक। सागर की अगली बॉल राइट आर्म अराउंड द विकेट, लेग स्टंप के बाहर। इस बार अपील तो थी, लेकिन बिल्कुल बॉल पिच भी लेग स्टंप के बाहर हुई थी और जा भी रही थी लेग स्टंप पर, बच गया। अनुराग स्ट्राइक पर है, अनुराग क्या कमाल दिखा पाते हैं, लेकिन अच्छी बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, अपना विकेट नहीं दे रहे हैं। धीरे धीरे स्कोर बढ़ रहा है, हवा में है, ये कैच पकड़ लिया है और 9th विकेट गिरता हुआ यहां पर। 50 रन पर 9 विकेट हो चुके हैं। रफीक, नाम क्या है फील्डर का? रोहित। हाँ लास्ट विकेट जी, लास्ट विकेट है। नए बैट्समैन है विनीश, जो कि अनुराग के बदले, अनुराग एक जोर से स्लॉक स्वीप खेलना चाहते थे, लेकिन सिर्फ आउटसाइड एज लगा। और रोहित पाटिल जो कि खड़े थे शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन पोजीशन पर, एक अच्छा कैच पकड़ा। सागर की अगली बॉल, एक और स्लो बॉल, डंडे पर फुल टॉस थी, कवर्स पर फील्डर ने रोका और एक और डॉट बॉल यहाँ पर। सागर की अच्छी बॉलिंग, 9 विकेट गिर चुके हैं यहाँ पर 50 रन्स के स्कोर पर। पिछले मैच में 38 बनाए थे क्यूआईसी मिलर्स की टीम ने। इस मैच में 12 रन ज़्यादा बनाए हैं उस स्कोर से, लेकिन एक आखिरी विकेट हरीश को अब कुछ करना होगा। हरीश को कोशिश करनी होगी। 13 ओवर के बाद स्कोर है 50 रन 9 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगले ओवर रीव लेकर आ रहे हैं, राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट और ऑफ स्टंप के बहुत बाहर बॉल। बल्ले से नहीं रन बन रहे हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर वाइट्स का यहाँ पर तांता लग चुका है। पिछले मैच में ओरिएंट की टीम ने 42 एक्स्ट्रास दिए थे, जो कि एक तरह का रिकॉर्ड, और एक ऐसा रिकॉर्ड जो आपकी टीम बिल्कुल कोशिश करे कि उससे एसोसिएट बिल्कुल ना हो। अगली बॉल राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट रीव डालेंगे, और ये आखिरी जोड़ी है क्यूआईसी मिलर्स की टीम की। लेकिन एक और वाइड यहाँ पर क्या कर रहे हैं रीव, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। स्कोर बढ़कर 52। अगली बॉल रीव की राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट। अच्छी बॉल थी। लाउड अपील इस बार। लाउड अपील कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर बिल्कुल दोनों ही कीपर और अंपायर। यहाँ पर रेफरल की भी मांग, लेकिन रेफरल अवेलेबल हमने बता चुके हैं पूरे टीम के कैप्टन्स को कि रेफरल सिर्फ ऑन फील्ड अंपायर्स के लिए है, नॉट फॉर कॉट बिहाइंड कैचेस बट ओनली फॉर रन आउट्स, स्टंपिंग, overstepping, no balls and all that, but not for LBW and any other decision like catch. A dot ball in the end. अगली बॉल रीव की राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट। एक और अच्छी बॉल स्टंप पर उसे खेला है लॉन्ग ऑन और लॉन्ग ऑफ के बीच में, लेकिन लॉन्ग ऑन कनेक्ट करेंगे और एक और सिंगल। और आखिरी जोड़ी मैदान पर क्यूआईसी मिलर्स के लिए, और ये चल रहा है 14th ओवर। जी हाँ, 14th ओवर चल रहा है। 53 9 विकेट के नुकसान पर स्ट्राइक पर हैं वेल सेट बैट्समैन, माफ कीजिएगा नए बैट्समैन विनीश। और अच्छी बॉल फिर से बीट किया बैट्समैन को नंबर 11 बल्लेबाज विनीश। अगली बॉल रीव की राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट। अच्छी बॉल थी, ऊपर से कवर्स की तरफ खेला उसे। मिड ऑफ के खिलाड़ी जाकर बॉल को रोकेंगे जब तक आराम से 1 रन मिलेगा। स्कोर बढ़कर हो चुका है 54 9 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगली बॉल रीव की, 1 विकेट और निकाल कर खत्म करना चाहेंगे। हरीश स्ट्राइक पर हैं, जोर से मारा है हवा में इसे, लेकिन मिड ऑफ के बिल्डर थोड़े डीप में थे वरना कैच हो सकते थे। सत्य प्रवीण कप्तान एमिरेट्स इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के। नो बॉल का इशारा, यहां पर नो बॉल का इशारा दिया अंपायर ने, और ये फ्री हिट है। यहां पर बैट्समैन आउट नहीं हो सकते, और रीव देखना होगा कि रीव यहां पर कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं। हाँ जी, यहां पर पता नहीं क्या कारनामा दिखाया रीव ने, और एक नो बॉल दे दी। अब अगली बॉल फ्री हिट है, बैट्समैन जोर से घुमाएंगे। लेग स्टंप पर एक फुल टॉस थी, कैच तो हो गए लेकिन आउट नहीं हो सकते। और एक खराब बॉल को बिल्कुल नहीं मार पाया विनीश, उन्हें जोर से मारना चाहिए था। एक खराब शॉट, आउट तो हो गए, लेकिन जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया फ्री हिट पर अब आउट नहीं हो सकते हैं। और स्कोर बढ़कर हुआ 57 इन 13.5 ओवर्स। स्लो बॉल और आउट दे दिया इस बार, माफ कीजिएगा बोल्ड हो गए हैं। अंपायर यही बताना चाह रहे थे यहाँ पर। हरीश 13 पर आउट हुए 34 बॉल्स में। 57 पर ऑल आउट हो गई है। फिफ्टी 57 पर ऑल आउट हो गई है QIC मिलर्स की टीम 13 ओवर 5 बॉल में जीतने के लिए चाहिए सिर्फ 58 रन्स एमिरेट्स इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को।
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
That is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
That is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.
So we are back with the chase. 38-50. 58 is what's needed. And QIC Miller, what will make them happy is a couple of wickets. And anything is possible in T20 cricket. I know it's heavily tilted towards Emirates Insurance Company right now, but anything is possible. And that's what the QIC Millers will have to keep telling themselves. Everything is set right now. The opener batsmen are there. The opening bowler is charging towards the wicket. And he starts off with a ball in air. Should be out. What a good catch over there. Fast ball. And a wicket goes down. What a dreamy start by QIC Millers. Are we going to see a twist in this game? This was a horrible looking shot. This was full delivery. He should have played the ball along the ground in the gap. But the batsman was not even able to mention the name. And he's walking back to pavilion. Vinish is the bowler. He's having a huge run up, and what a lovely introduction in this tournament by Sri Mahesh. Vinish, in the very first ball in this tournament, has gotten a wicket in the form of Tahir in this run chase. So Emirates Insurance Company is having the worst start in this chase, even though they're not chasing a huge total. But nevertheless, they've lost a wicket, and what a lovely catch over there at mid-off by Anurag. Here's the next ball. Short pitch way outside off stump. A couple of bounces to the wicket keeper. Looks like it's going to be wide, and it's wide signal by the umpire. The score is now 1 run in 2 balls. I beg your pardon, in 1 ball, and they've already lost a wicket in the form of Tahir. Imran Khan and Satya Praveen will now take things forward. Here's Vinish right over the wicket. What is he going to do now? Oh my God. He straight away given that ball to Sri Mahesh. And no ball declared. And looks like it's going to be a warning as well, because it can be dangerous for the batsman. And yes, warning indeed given. One more warning, and I think he's going to be taken off. So Vinish will have to be careful. After that dreamy start, he's now having a bit of a nightmarish a couple of balls. What is he going to do next? Here's Vinish right over the wicket. He runs really hard. What a lovely shot towards cover. Looks like he's going to go for the boundary. Yes, indeed. That is gone for the boundary in the cover region. Pitched up delivery. That's what the batsman who opened the inning should have done. But instead, he decided the aerial route and couldn't get any connection. And Anurag did him by that wonderful catch. But this one was such a beautifully played shot in the cover region. And Imran Khan looks... And Imran Khan is looking so very solid when he played that shot. Beautiful shot in the cover region. First boundary, not a lot of runs to defend, and Vinish will have to come up with a plan. What is he going to do now? A bit of advice from the teammate standing at mid-on. What is it going to be? Looks like it's going to be targeting on the stumps. What is... want to start as a short pitch delivery. Oh my God, should have been a catch perhaps. But good effort over there by Vinish. He's, if you look at his run-up, you might expect the ball to come at really good pace. But right at the last moment, he is bowling very slow. Many times he's also pitching the ball short. It has to be close to the batsman. What is the next ball going to be? Once again, short pitch delivery. And Anurag has done a great piece of fielding once again, standing at mid-off. I'm lacking the technique by which Anurag is able to stop that ball. That is exactly what he need to do as a fielder. But not a good ball by Vinish so far. He was lucky in both the occasions. It was almost half tracker, and the batsman should have been able to put it away anywhere that he wants to. Well bowled. That's a good length. That's a good line. And as far as fielding is concerned, it looks like from the previous game, as quite a few balls have gone behind the stumps. So Sri Mahesh, the captain of QIC Millers, have kept one fielder at third man outside 30 yard, and one more is standing at deep covers. There's nobody in the deep on the leg side. This was pitched once again. It was banged half wicket in end of over number 1. A very eventful over 6 for the loss of 1 wicket. Anurag is the new bowler. He opened the innings in the previous game, played in the air, in the covers region. The fielder the batsman took a single, a quick one. Imran Khan is very quick off his feet, and a good call in the end. 1 run taken by the batsman Satya Praveen off the mark and off the strike. Once again, Imran Khan back. In the previous game, Anurag bowled quite a lot of wides, but this time he started well. Once again, a good and a long run up, and a very good action in the end. But this time, once again, on the leg side, looks like it's going to be wide. And yes, indeed, umpire signaling wide down the leg side. And this time, Shri Mahesh was somehow able to get a bit of a hand on it, or else it would have gone towards the deep fine leg, who's standing right behind Shri Mahesh, which is pretty strange. But yeah, that's one fielder that they have in Anurag. Once again, right over the wicket. Outside off stump this time, one more wide. I am kind of surprised by what is going on with Anurag. Even in the previous game, he was missing the target by a huge margin, and once again, he's repeating that, one down the leg side and one on the offside. I think it's all to do with the huge run-up that he has. He's not able to generate a lot of pace, so he better cut that thing down. And what a lovely shot this time. There's nobody over there. I beg your pardon, a fielder at the cover should be able to cut it. So one single taken, and the singles are not going to hurt Emirates Insurance Company. Even if they play a lot of dots, the required run rate is only 3 runs an over, or even less than that. And from what we've learned, 42 runs were given earlier by Orient. So that's the kind of score you need to win this game. And you can expect QIC Millers to be a bit more lenient with their wides and extras as well, like in the previous game. A lovely piece of bowling over there. What a lovely ball there by Anurag. Yorker length. The batsman Satya Praveen was lucky on this occasion. He got his bat at the last moment, or else it was about to take his leg stump off the ground. Good bowling in the end by Anurag. What is he going to do next? Yes, Anurag, wearing jersey number 11, bowling right arm around the wicket. Very well bowled on the back foot, played towards the point region for a single. By the time fielder collects both the batsmen, was able to take a single easily. Not a huge total in this third match of the ICL season 2020, sponsored by Crawford and Company Adjusters, one of the leading loss adjusters in the region. And we would like to extend our gratitude and thanks for them to support this tournament. And without their support, this tournament wouldn't have been possible. So many thanks to Crawford loss adjusters. Anurag once again bowling right arm over the wicket. Well bowled, played towards the square leg region, but the fielder should be able to cut it off, and he stops the ball with his feet, as is the preferred way of stopping the ball in insurance cricket. And by then the batsman had enough time to take a single. Imran Khan and Satya Praveen, captain of Emirates Insurance Company, on strike right now. 2 consecutive games for QIC Millers and scores like 38 and 58. They would want to associate this kind of scores with some individual batsmen, not a team. But they will have to come back really strong. And as I said earlier during the evening meeting as well, the discussion that I had with Sri Mahesh. End of over number 2. Score is now 13 for 1. अगले मैच के 6 बजे स्टार्टिंग है ना 6 बजे स्टार्टिंग
2 ओवर 13 स्कोर 45 बाकी है ये कौन है
1 run. Vinish once again bowling, and there's a fielder in place. I'm not even sure what to call that. Let's call it very fine leg. Vinish, who gave a dreamy start to their team in this very game, has not been able to find his feet in the next ball. Once again, he's bowling either short pitch deliveries or he's bowling some full tosses like in this occasion. But good work over there by the fielder. And he stops the ball, but by then Imran Khan had enough time to take a single. Throw towards the keeper's end, but by then Satya Praveen, captain of Emirates Insurance Company, is well inside the crease. The singles are taken at will so very comfortably by both these batsmen, and all that is needed is boundaries, a couple of them, and then probably they can open up. They have lost a wicket and they don't want to give any more to QIC Millers. Short pitch delivery once again in air, if only the player was a bit closer, but played towards the cover region for yet another single. What QIC Miller need to understand, if the only way they can be in this game is by taking wickets. If this game goes on to around 11 and 12th over or even 10th over, it's as good as they have lost the game. So they have to get their fielders close in. The only two guys will have to stay outside, and everybody else will have to stay really close to ensure that they take catches. But this is poor ball on the leg side, played very well by Imran Khan from the middle of the bat towards square leg boundary for a boundary. That's not a good ball at all, and Vinicius' struggle continues. At times he will bowl really full tosses, and at times he will bowl half trackers. So this was the half tracker on the leg side. If Vinish helps it away, on its way down the leg side, such a poor bowling. Vinish will have to do something. You just have to bowl average balls, as I've always been saying, but this is definitely a poor one. What is going to happen now? Is Shri Mahesh going to make some adjustment? But he cannot set a field for balls like that. For I'm kind of अंपायर नो बॉल अच्छा वो मैच सोचा कि वो प्लेयर खड़ा है कोई साला यार है ना हाँ the only two players outside 30 are still the very interesting fine leg position, saving Shri Mahesh, the wicket keeper, and deep cover. Here's Vinish now. What is he going to do? Once again, a half tracker outside off stump, wide off, mid off, and the fielder should be able to stop the ball. He's done really well over there. Looks like the fielder is Sujin, and he stops the ball. But by then the batsman had enough time to take a single. This 2.5 overs, 23 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. So this game looks like it's not going to be even touching 10 overs the way these two guys are playing. And Vinish will have to bowl according to his field. Once again, half tracker and played well this time. Nobody moves. 4 through cover boundary. What a beautiful punch shot by Imran Khan. He's looking rock solid. I'm liking the way he's hitting those balls, and this deserved to be put away. You cannot be bowling half trackers all the time. End of over number 3, 27 for 1. Only 31 more needed. Anurag bowling right over the wicket. Continue bowling his second over. Satya Praveen on strike. This is played through cover once again. This time they got a protection and a single, and that'll bring Imran Khan on strike. He's looking solid. A very well set batsman, both of them. Satya Praveen, one of the mainstay of Emirates Insurance Company's team, and but today Imran Khan is looking so very good, and is looking like a guy who can bat till long until the end, and he's also very aggressive and very balanced. Yes, Anurag. Down the leg side this time, Shri Mahesh once again diving, stopping the ball, and this time he did well. We can pan one camera only on Shri Mahesh, and we can get a lot out. This was a good dive over there. Down the leg side, stops the ball, throws it back, and 1 run added to the total. QIC Millers are only defending 58. Bowled! What a lovely piece of bowling over there. Imran Khan will have to walk back. Look at that leg stump going for a walk. I'm not even sure it's leg stump or off stump, because from here it looks like it's off stump. But what a lovely piece of bowling over there by Anurag. It's a bit cocky kind of action. Just have a look at it. The last moment he generates some amount of pace. What a beautiful piece of bowling over there. And Imran Khan will have to walk back to pavilion. That stump has actually gone for walking. Just have a look at that. Second wicket goes down, and the new batsman walking in is Sundar. तो बिल्कुल करेंगे रिपोर्ट टाइम 5 बजे का दिया हाँ फिर 5:30 तक शुरू कर देंगे ना What a beautiful bowling over there by Anurag. He must be delighted to see that stump go for a walk. What is he going to do now? Targeting the stump once again, inside edge of the bat, and is going towards the fine leg. The fielder should be able to stop the ball, and look at that poor effort over there from the fielder. Ball has actually gone for a boundary, and this is so very strange. How can he do that? It's so very simple. It is almost stopping on its own, but the fielder has allowed the ball to go past him, and instead of 1, it has actually gone for a 4 now. दिया ना 4 उसने कितना हो गया सर स्कोर 33 इसको बैट्समैन कौन है सुंदर 33 the score now. Sundar on strike. What is Anurag going to do now? He's targeting the stumps. He's bowling well now, unlike the last game where he's given a lot of boundaries, but he's taken a wicket and is looking so very confident with his bowling, and that's such a good thing to see. He's a confident young man anyway. What is he going to do now? Can he get his team another breakthrough? Loud appeal. What is this? Is it bowled? It has to be seen. I'm waiting for the umpire signal actually. The ball has actually gone towards the boundary line for a 4. What is it about? I'm not sure. Umpires will have to get it confirmation from the umpires. Looks like yes, the bails have fallen right at the time when the ball was in. The batsman is bowled. So 2 wickets have been taken by Anurag in this over. What a lovely piece of bowling. Just now I was asking whether he's going to be able to get another breakthrough for his team. And that's exactly when he has delicately bowled the batsman. Only enough for the bails to fall. And that brings the downfall of Sundar, who will walk back to the pavilion. So 3 wickets, if only. Now the captain of QIC Millers would be hoping and thinking if only they would have somehow managed to a total of 100. They could have made a game out of it. But 3 wickets goes down. Sagar is the new batsman walking in. So the 3 batsmen have gone out are Tahir, Imran Khan, and now Sundar. Sagar, the captain of the previous game, is now walking into the ground, and he'll be joining this game's captain, Satya Praveen. Anurag is on a roll here right now. He's already taken 2 wickets, and he looks like he's going to take more. The way he's targeting stump, the way he's getting that ball to come back in is just superb. He needs to get support from the fielder. He needs to get another wicket. 4 balls only have been bowled in this over, and 2 wickets have already taken by Anurag. What is he going to do? He is definitely charged. He doesn't want to wait. He wants to bowl as quickly as possible and enjoy this rhythm that he's got. What is Anurag going to do now? Right arm over the wicket. Well bowled, but played. What a lovely piece of fielding over there by the fielder at covers point region, I beg your pardon. A dot ball over there. Beautiful bowling here by Anurag. 1 more wicket and things can get really interesting. Score is now 33 for 3 in 3.5 overs. As far as runs are concerned, only 25 more needed. And that's not a lot. But a couple of wickets down and anything can happen on the cricket field. Once again, Anurag charging towards the ball. Stumps. This is pitched up. 1 more wicket goes down. What is going on over here? Sagar has given a straightforward catch to mid-on. And Anurag has taken 3 wickets in this over. This is a miracle, I would say. A pitched up delivery, and all batsman Sagar could manage is to hit it straight in the hands of the mid-off fielder. And what a good catch over there. And that brings the end of a very successful and one of the most eventful over in this tournament. Anurag taking 3 wickets, 2 bowled and 1 catch at mid-on. 4 wickets down for 33 now for Emirates Insurance Company. And the new batsman walking in as Rohit Patil. End of over number 4. Score is now 33 for the loss of 4 wickets. And what a game we are having in today. This is not a New Zealand wicket, lush green. There is a typical wicket wherein you can expect a lot of runs to be scored. So nothing wrong with the wicket. No demons in the wicket, I can assure you of that. It is just the way batsmen are getting out. They're giving it away. QIC Millers earlier did, and now Emirates Insurance Company as well. Well bowled now. Loud appeal this time. A bit going down the leg side, as you can see. The wicketkeeper was also moving on the leg side. The ball also has gone towards square leg, but good appeal in the end and adding a lot of pressure on the new batsman. Satya Praveen is still standing over there strong. And along with him is Rohit Patil, is also very aggressive. If at all he gets going, he can just finish the game within a few overs. But one more wicket over here and things can get really interesting. But well bowled there. There is an air. Is he going to be out? There should have been a bit better effort by the fielder over there. But he was a bit too slow to approach towards the ball, and resulting in another dot ball. Sri Raman is straight away telling him where exactly he wants him to be there. And he's now making some adjustments. They already have a long off in place. They already have a covered fielder in place. And despite that, they also have mid off. So, very different kind of fielding setup. Here's Sri Raman, right over the wicket, slow. He's getting a bit of a wobble. Sri Raman's bowling action almost reminds me of Saurav Ganguly. But very well bowled. Very consistent is what I would say. Not a lot of pace. And that's not needed because you need good line and length, and that's what Sri Raman is all about. What is Sri Raman going to do now? Can he get a breakthrough for his team? Oh, loud appeal this time. Outside off stump. Tried to cut the ball. No connection. And Sri Raman and Sri Mahesh did the rest. Sri Raman bowling. Sri Mahesh keeping. And on strike is Satya Praveen. Satya Praveen, a very elegant batsman, and he loves to take responsibility and he's very accountable. What is Sri Raman going to do now? Right arm over the wicket. Oh, this time loud appeal, but from the inside edge of the bat. Fortunate for the batsman, Satya Praveen, did not went on to hit the stumps. It was just outside of stump, and so a lot of pressure. 5 balls have been bowled so far. Not even a single run has been given. It's going to be a maiden over or not. It's something we'll see in this ball. Sri Raman, very well bowled, defended, and it's a maiden over. A very well bowled over by Sri Raman. How often do we see a maiden over being bowled? This is a very good effort by Sri Raman. He is really bringing his team right back into this game. Anurag, the danger man, once again coming into bowl, who has given 3 breakthroughs in 1 over, and his team will definitely expect that he will do a lot more damage than that. Score is now 33 for 4 for in 5 overs, and runs is only 25 more needed. And let's not just talk about overs because a lot of overs needed. Anurag, the man that everybody's looking at, he wants to do the damage for and success for his team. What is he going to do now? Well bowled, all targeting on the stumps, inside edge. I could hear that inside edge right from here. But Sri Mahesh is so very hopeful. He wants to get the wicket. And the sun coming right in front of our eyes. And it's still QIC Millers going with a strange field set. They still have that very fine leg and another fielder outside 30R. It's a deep cover. Here's Anurag. Very well bowled. Once again outside off stump. Fully stretched Rohit Patil. And he can be glad that he did not get anything outside edge, and Sri Mahesh would have been ecstatic. Such a superb piece of bowling by Anurag. What a lovely bowler he is. He is very eventful. He makes things happen on the cricket field. Outside off stump, he's getting a bit of a pace now. Look at the way the ball is being collected by Sri Mahesh right on the waistline. A beautiful piece of bowling by Anurag, and the batsmen are also very cautious here. They know that Anurag is one bowler they need to give respect, and if at all they want to target, they can target other bowlers. Here's Anurag. Is he getting a bit tired? This next ball will tell us. Here's Anurag bowling to Rohit. Down the leg side, look at Sri Mahesh. He dived, and that's exactly why they've got that fielder over there at fine leg. Wide signal, so one extra run added to the total. Altogether 2 runs because of wide, and 1 run taken by the batsman. It's not a good thing at all by Anurag. I know he's targeting the stumps, but while doing so, he has actually given 2 extra runs. So 35 is the score now. Only 23 more needed. Here's Anurag. Look at that Yorker. What a lovely piece of bowling here. You need to be so very accurate to bowl Yorkers, and Anurag has done that on few occasions in this spell that he's bowling. He's having his hands on his waist, and that is a clear sign he's getting a bit tired. But will he be able to get another wicket for his team? That is something that needs to be seen. This is the guy to go for. Satya Praveen, the captain of Emirates Insurance Company. If at all he can get him out, they can really sniff victory here. Well bowled, and he should be able to stop, but thankfully the mid-on is pretty up. One more dot ball. Satya Praveen is on 6 of 15 balls, but that is so irrelevant, because what's most important is that asterisk sign on his name that says that he's not out. Everything else is irrelevant right now. How many balls he faces is something that is not relevant. They can win the game in 10, 15 or even 20 overs. That doesn't matter. What matters is that he is there. But Anurag putting all sorts of pressure, and he is really looking to get the wicket. He's not trying for anything else, even though it means the batsman is able to score a boundary, or he gives a few wide like this, but he's targeting that stump. But on occasions there might be chances he might miss it, and a couple of times he has in this over. But nevertheless, such a good bowling. He has given his team some hope, and other bowlers will have to emulate his performance. And I can see that he's getting really tired. It's not an easy thing to bowl in this heat, but anyway, it's gotten a bit cooler now compared to a few hours ago. And here's Anurag bowling to the captain of Emirates Insurance. This one, good fielding over there by the fielder, stops the ball, but he's unsure where he's gone. End of over number 6. His score is 36 for 4.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life, and help them.
For us to be able to
concerning QIC Millers is the wickets. They need to get wickets. Here's Rajesh Nair, a very simple kind of action, right more the wicket. Outside off stump, cut the ball. Good work over there by the fielder, but not a clean collection, and they'll allow the batsman to take an easy single. Satya Praveen is on strike. His score moves on to 44. Only 14 more needed now. Here's Rajesh Nair bowling to the captain of Emirates Insurance Company, Satya Praveen, right over the wicket. Well bowled, played on the back foot. There's nobody in the covers region. Looks like the ball is going to win the race. And yes, indeed, the ball has gone over the boundary line for yet another 4 from the bat of Satya Praveen, captain, on the back foot. What a lovely piece of batting over there. Just have a look at that. He had all the time in the world to play that shot from the back foot, and there was no fielder over there. The ball has gone over the boundary line for yet another boundary, and the score is getting really close now. Only 10 more needed. Just a couple of strokes away from win, Emirates Insurance Company, and this is only the 8th over in progression. What is Rajesh Nair going to do now? Sri Mahesh should be calling all the fielders inside, and probably that will motivate the batsman to go big, and in the process he might lose a wicket. Outside, the ball has gone towards the third man region from the outside edge, and 1 run taken by the batsman, and Rohit Patil is now back on strike. Satya Praveen is playing on 17 of 23 with 2 boundaries, and these are the kind of knocks that will define you as a batsman. Very accountable. Rohit Patil is on 2 of 6. He is also a very aggressive player, but because the situation is such, he is holding on to his end. This was full toss yet again. Sri Raman couldn't stop the ball cleanly, and he stops it enough that it doesn't go to boundary, but 1 run taken by Rohit. Score now moves on to 50 for 4. Guys, 50. Only supporters cheering. Players, nothing at all. White signal by the umpire, so 1 more added to the total. 51, only 7 more needed now. In 7.5 overs, his score is 51 for the loss of 4 wickets. 7 more needed. And Satya Praveen, captain, is on strike. What is he going to do now? Is he going to score another boundary and get this claim really close to in their pocket? Open the face of the bat. Looks like he's going to get another boundary. The fielder is there. He should be able to stop the ball here. He does. And 1 more single to the total. Only 6 more needed now.
Score 52. हाँ सत्या ने स्ट्राइक पे सही है ये
हो गया 8 ओवर 52 ना
6 स्कोर बाकी हैं 6
So 8 overs are done, 52 for 4, only 6 more needed.
अल्लाह का करम है सब ठीक है सत्या नहीं मारा था ना सही दिख रहा
Satya Praveen on 18. Sri Raman to bowl to Satya Praveen now. Right arm over the wicket. A very well bowled this time. Once again down the leg side. Rohit has said no to that single. Only 6 more needed. 12 overs to go. After this, 11 more overs to go. Sri Raman right arm over the wicket. What is he going to do now? Outside of, I beg your pardon, short pitch delivery, but no connection from the bat. I thought initially for a moment that there's nobody at mid wicket and it would go for a boundary, but it wasn't connected well. And this is once again really poor from QIC Millers. Firstly, one the wicket keeper, he did not collect the ball cleanly, and then it was rolling to the fielder standing at gully, and he also couldn't collect the ball. So instead of 1, 2 runs added to the total. The score now goes on to 54 and only one strike away now. 4 more needed. What is Sri Raman gonna do now? Pitched up delivery. Good shot. But again, I'm not sure why they're not able to get good connection. This was in the slot and should have been put away easily, but then perhaps the batsman didn't want to hit it too hard. So one more single, 55 for 4, only 3 more needed. There is only the 9th over in progression. Well played there once again by the batsman Rohit Patil, defended toward the covers fielder. And Sri Raman is bowling really nice. He's very consistent. He's not given wides, and I'm liking the way he's bowling. Very consistent. No pace though, but that's not needed. You need to be consistent with your line and length. Yeah, but his batsman did not give him enough runs to defend. Superb stroke played towards the mid-off. The fielder has not stopped the ball, resulting in a boundary, and that is end of this game. Emirates Insurance Company has won this game by 6 wickets. And soon we'll be presenting the man of the match. So don't go anywhere. Thank you. QIC Millers. And the next game, the last game that we're going to have, Hard Luxury. And the last game we're going to have for today is Adnik versus Zurich. And we'll be coming back to you at 6 o'clock sharp today. But if at all both the teams come early here, we'll start the game early as well. Thank you so much for joining us. And please requesting all the people who are watching to circulate this among your friends and watch the telecast and ensure that this becomes really big. Thank you for your support. We'll see you for the fourth game of today. Thank you.
And to be able to be there at that time, it's exciting to be able to help all these families and get them back to normal life. Because as a adjuster, that is our main goal, to restore families after catastrophe, bring them back, and even the community too, bring them back to some sort of normal life and help them.
For us to be able to help restore and enhance their lives, their businesses, and their communities. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's really exciting.
A big part of it for me is to be able to help people get their lives back on track and be able to move forward after an aftermath.
That is what we do day in and day out, with helping people get back into their homes, with restoring the community. Our guys live and breathe that motto every single day.